Sigma males possess an intriguing blend of traits that defy conventional social norms, making their characteristics particularly challenging to replicate. Unlike their alpha counterparts who thrive in leadership roles or beta individuals who seek validation through conformity, Sigma males chart their own course with an air of independence and self-assurance that sets them apart. Their quiet confidence and introspective nature make them natural observers rather than participants in societal hierarchies, often preferring solitude over the spotlight. This innate ability to remain unaffected by social pressures allows Sigma males to cultivate a unique identity marked by authenticity and genuine self-expression. Whether through their unconventional thinking, reluctance to conform to expectations, or preference for deep, meaningful connections over superficial interactions, Sigma males embody traits that not only distinguish them but also render their demeanor and outlook on life nearly impossible to emulate convincingly. In a world where conformity often dictates social success, Sigma males stand as a testament to the enduring allure of individuality and the power of staying true to oneself. Number 20. High atop a mist-shrouded peak, where eagles soar on thermals and ancient pines whispered secrets to the wind, there stood a solitary cabin. Its weathered timbers bore the scars of countless winters, yet its heart burned eternal, a beacon of warmth and refuge for weary travelers who stumbled upon its doorstep. Legends spoke of the cabin's origins, attributing its construction to a reclusive sage who sought solitude among the peaks to unlock the mysteries of the universe. Those who ventured inside found themselves greeted by shelves lined with tomes that spoke of forgotten civilizations and starlit realms beyond the cosmos. The cabin's caretaker, an ageless figure known simply as Sage Weaver, welcomed guests with tales spun from moonlight and dreams, offering wisdom that transcended time and space. For those who sought answers or solace, the cabin atop the peak remained a sanctuary where the veil between the ordinary and the extraordinary grew thin, inviting all who dared to dream beyond the confines of mortal perception. Number 19. Amidst the bustling throngs of a marketplace, where spices perfumed the air and merchants called out their wares, there stood a stall unlike any other. Its proprietor, Madame Lysandra, possessed an uncanny ability to read the future in the patterns of swirling smoke that danced above her scrying bowl. Locals whispered of her origins, claiming she hailed from a distant land where time flows differently, and the stars whispered secrets to those who knew how to listen. Seekers of knowledge and solace flocked to her stall, their hearts heavy with questions of love, destiny, and the threads of fate that bound them. With a voice as soft as moonlight and eyes that gleamed with ancient wisdom, Madame Lysandra offered glimpses into possible futures, weaving tales of love lost and fortunes gained. Yet beneath her mystical veneer lay a woman burdened by the weight of knowing, a seer who bore the joys and sorrows of others as if they were her own, bound by a destiny written in the stars themselves. Number 18. In a forgotten corner of the world, where the embers of ancient civilization still glowed faintly beneath layers of dust and time, there existed a library known as the Archive of Eternity. Its halls stretched endlessly into darkness, lined with shelves that groaned under the weight of scrolls and manuscripts penned in languages long extinct. Scholars whispered of the archive's origins, attributing its creation to a society of mystics who sought to preserve the collective knowledge of humanity across epochs. Within its labyrinthine depths, secrets awaited those bold enough to seek them, histories rewritten by victors, spells whispered by forgotten gods, and prophecies etched into the stars themselves. The librarians, immortal sentinels clad in robes of midnight blue, watched over the archive with vigilance, guiding seekers through corridors where every step echoed with the whispers of ages past. To enter the Archive of Eternity was to surrender to the timeless dance of knowledge and mystery, where the boundaries between past, present, and future blurred into infinity. Number 17. Deep within the heart of a sun-drenched desert, where dunes rolled like waves frozen in time, there stood an oasis known as the Fountain of Whispers. Its waters shimmered with a silvery glow, reflecting the stars' secrets whispered to them by desert winds. Nomads and mystics alike sought the oasis, drawn by tales of its healing powers and the wisdom imparted to those who dared to drink from its depths. Legends spoke of a guardian, a spectral figure cloaked in robes of sand and sunlight, who watched over the fountain with solemn vigilance. Travelers who encountered the guardian spoke of riddles posed in the language of the ancients, tests of courage and compassion that determined whether they were worthy of the oasis's gifts. To partake of the fountain's waters was to glimpse the tapestry of existence itself, where every drop held the echo of forgotten truths and the promise of renewal amidst the desert's relentless embrace. Number 16. In a forgotten glade where moonlight filtered through ancient boughs and the air hummed with the songs of unseen spirits, there stood a circle of standing stones known as the Whispering Ring. Each stone bore runes weathered by time, their meanings known only to the druids who tended to the sacred grove. At twilight, when shadows danced upon the moss-covered ground, the stones whispered secrets of the land's birth and the cycle of life and death. Seekers who approached with reverence could hear the voices of ancestors carried on the wind, their wisdom woven into the fabric of the natural world. The druids, cloaked in robes of verdant green and crowned with ivy and oak, conducted rituals that honored the spirits of the land, invoking blessings upon crops and newborns alike. To stand within the Whispering Ring was to be embraced by the harmony of nature's symphony, where the veil between mortal and spirit realms grew thin, and the ancient pulse of the earth beat in time with the heartbeat of the universe. Number 15. Amidst the jagged peaks of a mountain range veiled in perpetual mist, where snow-capped summits pierced the heavens, there existed a monastery known as the Sanctuary of Serenity. Its walls, hewn from granite and adorned with prayer flags that fluttered in the mountain breeze, housed monks who had devoted their lives to the pursuit of enlightenment. Within the monastery's halls, silence reigned supreme, a sacred tapestry woven with chants that echoed through corridors illuminated by the soft glow of butter lamps. Seekers of inner peace and spiritual truth journeyed from distant lands to meditate alongside the monks, their hearts heavy with the burdens of the world left at the threshold. The abbot, a sage whose eyes held the wisdom of countless lifetimes, guided disciples on paths of introspection and self-discovery, teaching that true enlightenment lay not in solitude but in embracing the interconnectedness of all living beings. To dwell within the Sanctuary of Serenity was to embrace the transformative power of stillness, where the essence of existence unfolded like petals unfurling to greet the dawn. Number 14. Beneath the ebon canopy of an ancient forest, where trees stood sentinel over moss-carpeted paths and streams whispered secrets to ferns that bowed in reverence, there lay a glade known as the Grove of Echoes. Here, nature's symphony played out in a dance of light and shadow, where each rustling leaf and chirping bird contributed to the chorus that echoed through the woodland depths. Druids and wanderers sought solace within the grove, their spirits uplifted by the tranquil beauty that enveloped them. Legends spoke of a stag, a spirit guardian adorned with antlers that caught the moonlight like silvered branches, who wandered the grove at twilight, its presence a symbol of harmony between mortal and fey realms. Those who communed with the stag spoke of visions granted by ancient spirits, glimpses of futures intertwined with the fate of the forest itself. To wander within the Grove of Echoes was to embrace the interconnectedness of all living things, where the heartbeat of the earth pulsed in rhythm with the soul's journey through lifetimes untold. Number 13. In the heart of a bustling city where neon lights painted the streets in kaleidoscopic hues and skyscrapers reached for the stars, there existed a hidden realm known as the Midnight Market. Only those attuned to the rhythms of the city's pulse could find its entrance, a narrow alleyway bathed in the glow of a single flickering lantern. Here, amidst the scent of spices and the hum of arcane incantations, merchants from across dimensions gathered to barter in goods both mundane and magical. Wanderers seeking artifacts of forgotten lore rubbed shoulders with urban shamans offering potions to mend broken hearts and shattered dreams. The market's denizens, cloaked in shadows and whispers, traded in secrets as much as commodities, their wares imbued with tales of distant lands and parallel realities. To navigate the midnight market was to glimpse the tapestry of existence itself, where the boundaries between worlds blurred and possibilities unfolded like maps waiting to be charted. Number 12. Deep within the labyrinthine catacombs beneath an ancient city, where torchlight flickered against stone walls adorned with faded frescoes, there lay a chamber known as the Hall of Echoes. Carved from the living rock by a civilization long lost to memory, the hall resonated with whispers of the past, echoes of battles fought and kingdoms risen and fallen. Scholars and adventurers ventured into its depths, drawn by the allure of relics said to possess arcane powers and artifacts that spoke of forgotten rituals. The chamber's guardian, a spectral sentinel draped in cobwebs and silence, watched over the treasures with impassive eyes, its presence a testament to the eternal vigilance of those who safeguarded ancient mysteries. Those who braved the Hall of Echoes spoke of visions granted by the spirits of the departed, glimpses of a history written in the language of shadows and stone. To step into the chamber was to tread upon the threshold of time itself, where the echoes of bygone ages whispered secrets that shaped the destiny of civilizations. Number 11. At the edge of a windswept moor, where mist curled like spectral fingers around standing stones weathered by centuries, there stood a circle known as the Ring of Veils. Each stone bore symbols carved by hands guided by lunar light, and the wisdom of druids who communed with the spirits of the land. Seekers of truth and vision ventured to the ring, drawn by tales of its ability to pierce the veil between the mortal realm and the fey realms beyond. At dusk, when the veil between worlds grew thin, the stones hummed with energy, as if alive with the heartbeat of the earth itself. Druids clad in robes woven from moonlight conducted rituals that honored the spirits of the land, invoking blessings upon those who approached with reverence and respect. Those who dared to gaze through the Ring of Veils spoke of visions granted by ancient spirits, guidance sought through dreams woven from starlight, and prophecy whispered on the breath of the wind. To stand within the circle was to embrace the interconnectedness of all realms, where the dance of light and shadow revealed truths that transcended mortal understanding. Number 10. In a realm where dreams wove tapestries of stars and reality flowed like rivers of molten silver, there existed a library known as the Repository of Dreams. Its shelves stretched into infinity, bearing volumes bound in shimmering silk and pages illuminated by the glow of ethereal moons. Librarians, beings of pure imagination and boundless curiosity, guided seekers through corridors where the boundaries between dreams and waking blurred. Each tome held the essence of a dreamer's journey, a symphony of hopes, fears, and aspirations spun into stories that whispered of worlds yet to be discovered. Scholars and poets alike sought solace within the repository, their spirits uplifted by the knowledge that within its hallowed halls, every dream found its place in the cosmic tapestry of existence. The librarians, guardians of the repository's secrets, offered guidance to those who sought to unravel the mysteries of their own dreams, their voices echoing with the wisdom of ages woven into the fabric of every story told. Number 9. Beneath the surface of a crystalline sea, where sunlight filtered through depths untouched by mortal hands, there lay a realm known as the Coral Cathedral. Its spires, fashioned from living coral and adorned with pearls that shimmered like stars in the water's embrace, housed an underwater kingdom where merfolk and sea creatures gathered in harmony. Within the cathedral's chambers, bioluminescent flora illuminated corridors lined with murals depicting tales of the ocean's creation and the spirits that watched over its inhabitants. Scholars and explorers ventured into the kingdom, drawn by the allure of ancient artifacts and the wisdom of merfolk who spoke a language of currents and whispers. The Coral Queen, ruler of the underwater realm, greeted visitors with grace and wisdom that belied her centuries beneath the waves, offering insights into the delicate balance that sustained life in the depths. To swim within the Coral Cathedral was to dive into a realm where the boundaries between land and sea dissolved, and the heartbeat of the ocean resonated with the pulse of every creature that called it home. Number 8. Bizarre hobbies and interests. Sigma males often stand out due to their unconventional interests and hobbies. While many people gravitate towards mainstream activities like sports or popular culture, Sigmas prefer pursuits that are more offbeat and intellectually stimulating. They delve into hobbies that challenge their minds and offer unique perspectives on life. Whether it's collecting obscure books, studying astronomy, or exploring ancient civilizations, these hobbies aren't just pastimes but deep passions that fuel their curiosity. Sigma men are drawn to activities that encourage deep thinking and exploration, reflecting their preference for meaningful engagement over fleeting trends. Number 7. High standards for friends and relationships. Sigma males are discerning when it comes to forming friendships and relationships. They don't easily let people into their inner circle. Instead, they have rigorous criteria that potential friends or partners must meet. Trustworthiness, shared values, and genuine care are paramount in their selection process. Sigma men value authenticity and depth in their relationships, prioritizing quality over quantity. This selective approach ensures that the few individuals they do choose to be close to are valued deeply and trusted implicitly. For Sigmas, meaningful connections with a small group of trusted individuals outweigh superficial relationships with a larger circle who may not understand or appreciate them fully. Number 6. Harsh inner critic. Sigma males, despite their intelligence and success, often battle with imposter syndrome, a persistent feeling of inadequacy despite evidence of competence. This internal struggle acts as a harsh critic, pushing them to constantly strive for improvement and excellence. While it can lead to moments of self-doubt, this inner critic also fuels their drive to achieve greatness in their careers and passions. Sigma men are driven by a relentless pursuit of personal growth, spurred on by their own high standards and the desire to continually surpass their own expectations. This internal tension, while challenging, serves as a catalyst for their ongoing success and fulfillment. Number 5. Not afraid of being hated. Sigma males display a unique fearlessness when it comes to social approval. Unlike many who seek validation from others, Sigmas are unshaken by the prospect of being disliked or even hated. This stems from their independence and self-assuredness. They derive their self-worth from within, rather than external validation. This inner strength allows them to remain steadfast in their beliefs and actions, unaffected by external opinions. Sigma men prioritize authenticity over popularity, staying true to their principles, even if it means facing opposition. Their ability to withstand social scrutiny enables them to live authentically and confidently, guided by their own values rather than societal expectations. Number 4. They don't care about their own birthday or consumer holidays. Sigma males maintain a detached attitude towards societal conventions like birthdays and consumer holidays. To them, these occasions hold little significance beyond arbitrary markers on a calendar. They prioritize personal growth and development over traditional celebrations, viewing each day as an opportunity for progress rather than a moment for external recognition. Sigma men focus on what truly matters to them: continuous self-improvement and meaningful accomplishments, rather than conforming to societal norms. This indifference to conventional celebrations underscores their commitment to living authentically and staying true to their own priorities, regardless of external expectations. Number 3. Sigma stoicism. Sigma males are known for their stoic demeanor in the face of challenges. Unlike those who complain or dwell on setbacks, Sigmas adopt a proactive approach to problem solving. They believe that voicing complaints only exacerbates issues, preferring to tackle problems head-on with assertiveness and determination. This stoic mindset enables them to remain focused and resilient, navigating life's obstacles with composure and effectiveness. Sigma men embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, embodying a philosophy of resilience and action. By prioritizing solutions over grievances, they maintain a sense of control over their circumstances, ensuring they can overcome adversity with strength and determination. Number 2. Being happy alone. Sigma males find contentment in solitude, distinguishing themselves from those who struggle with loneliness when alone. They have cultivated a deep appreciation for their own company, independent of external validation or emotional support. This ability to derive fulfillment from within reflects their self-sufficiency and emotional resilience. Sigma men are adept at creating their own happiness, free from reliance on others for entertainment or companionship. This inner peace in solitude empowers them to live authentically and pursue their interests with unwavering independence. Sigma males view solitude not as isolation but as a source of strength, harnessing its potential to cultivate personal growth and introspection. Number 1. Cold and tough exterior, but warm and deep interior. Sigma males often project a cold and tough exterior that can be intimidating to those unfamiliar with them. This outer shell serves as a protective barrier, keeping most people at a distance. However, those who take the time to get to know a Sigma male discover a surprising depth beneath the stern facade. Beyond the initial aloofness lies a warm and empathetic individual, capable of deep understanding and trust. Once the barrier is breached, Sigma men become reliable and compassionate confidants, offering comfort and support to those they hold dear. This blend of toughness and inner kindness sets Sigmas apart, making them both intriguing and deeply valued by those fortunate enough to glimpse their true nature. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the join button under this video.